Brace yourself for what you're about to see because these are genuinely the most unhinged nice guys messages that I have ever seen in my entire life. We're getting a look into the minds of people who I don't even know how they exist. The context for this first one is went on one date, said no to the second date, and woke up to this. I gotta say, I'm perfect. I have 6-figure job. I'm tall enough. I'm cute. What is he talking about? Starting the message with just straight up positive self-affirmation. I'm perfect. I have 6-figure job. Not to mention I'm cute as You're cute? What are you talking about? Why would you say you're cute to a girl who just rejected you? I've never heard anybody say that about themselves.
I'm so perfect. God forbid I'm also cute.
Wait, I gotta see more. I'm tall enough. I'm cute. I went to a great school. I put in effort and I got to know you. Why are you not interested in pushing this further? Every other girl I talk has asked me what I am, except you. What's the deal with you? Like, I'm well off and I don't ever have to worry about money? I'm sorry, I was just raised in a very hard environment, so I just feel really valuable for how far I've come. And when someone doesn't see me as valuable as I see myself, it throws me off. And I need to know why. This is a man who was told one too many times by his mom that he's such a special little golden boy.
Every other girl I talk to has asked me about myself except you.
Yeah, because she's not interested in you. Is that not just embarrassing? What's confusing about that? She doesn't like you. She doesn't think you're that cute.
But I'm cute and I'm perfect.
I can't get over I'm cute. Cute is such a funny word to say. It's not like I'm hot, I'm jacked. He's sobbing into his phone talking about
I'm cute.
Oh, he's just the most terrible type of person. By the way, sent these messages at 2:30 a.m. Just go to sleep, bro. Just take a nap, man. It was great meeting you yesterday, Paula. You are beautiful and fun. We should hang out again next week. No response. I'm glad we got that first date out of the way so we can finally get to know each other. We had great chemistry. That kiss was fire. I could kiss you all night. Wink. How is your day? Oh no, I can already see the rejection in the response. Hi, Nick. I had a great date myself. However, in the chemistry department, there was nothing there for me. I don't ghost people or anything. Yesterday, I just had a really tough day. I hope you find your someone. There is nothing more that you can ask for somebody. It'd be so much easier to ghost, but to give them that closure, that's so nice. And Nick could not possibly have a negative response to that, could he? Nothing there for me! Dang, that's a little harsh, isn't it? Lol, why kiss me then and say it was amazing meeting me? Why be such an asshole when I came at you with such good vibes? Kind of disgusting behavior. Holding that against somebody, the fact that she was like, it was amazing meeting you. It's just the end of the day, bro. Y'all kiss, you after the kiss.
It was incredible meeting you.
She's like, yeah, it was amazing meeting you too. Bye. And in his mind, the fact that they kissed and she was like saying goodbye is like unimaginable to him that she wouldn't want to go on another date.
Wait, you said see you later though. You said goodbye. You didn't say bad bye. You said goodbye.
What are you gonna get out of this? She said, because for me, chemistry comes from a kiss, physical touch. I didn't feel it when we kissed. That's is all. I was simply being honest about how I felt. She didn't even have to give that response. Like usually people will send the one response and then if they respond like that, they block. She's great for sending that. Very kind, very overextending her kindness. Surely he's gonna recognize that. What do you say, Nick? Go f yourself. You're fat and ugly. Just being honest. Just being honest. You're fat and ugly. Him 30 minutes ago. It was great meeting you yesterday, Paula. You are beautiful and fun. We should hang out again next week.
You are fat and ugly.
That kiss was fire. I could kiss you all night. Cause the thing is, she sees those texts also, Nick. What do you think those other texts where you're just insulting to her look like for her? Like she's not interpreting that like, oh no, I am fat and ugly, no. You just look even smaller and even stupider. It's so unhinged. I don't even know what the thought process could be to get you there. Okay, the context for this next one is after I told him no thank you for dates and I have a boyfriend of 3 years and I wasn't going to send nudes. I get this, lol. I just can't believe you. I complimented you for months by swiping up on your story. Oh no! Why are you saying that, dude? No! Please, 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 please go on a date. No, I have a boyfriend. Okay, just send a picture of it then, please. No! I just can't believe you. I complimented you for months by swiping up on your story. I've offered so many times to take you out to dinner and pay. But all I get is, thank you, or I have a boyfriend. You seriously disgust me. Post-rejection, it's an embarrassing feeling. It's like a, oh, like that's embarrassing, no? But how does being embarrassed take you down a path of embarrassing yourself a billion times more? I literally swipe up on your stories. Hard eye, beautiful. Hard eyes, gorgeous. So you're not gonna leave your boyfriend for me? What? He said he's offered so many times to take you out to dinner.
And pay.
I just don't understand. He keeps going though. Even if you did have a boyfriend, I would be an upgrade. Man, it's sad you can't see that. Pathetic, really. I go to the gym. I have a 6-figure paying job and I'm quite attractive. And that's still not enough to even take you on a date or receive any pictures for my efforts. I can't tell if you're blind or ungrateful. Maybe both. I don't even find find you attractive anymore with how selfish and just rude you are to me after I've been so generous with my compliments and time. I hope your current boyfriend treats you like your last ex, since you clearly need some karma in your life to teach you a lesson.
I have a 6-figure job. I go to the gym. I'm really rich. You owe me it. If I swipe up on your store, you owe me it. You're pathetic, not me.
How do you say that and not have immediate, overwhelming self-awareness that causes you to crawl into a hole and die? I have a 6-figure paying job. Okay, how come everybody who gets rejected suddenly has a 6-figure paying job? By the way, there's no way you're attractive. He probably has okay muscles. Nobody really gives a shit. Nobody really fucking cares. But if I have that and I swipe up on your Instagram story, that's not enough to get naked pictures of you while you have a boyfriend? What? Thought this was America. This guy is so stupid. Her response was, lol, okay. But first, real quick, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Chime. Your savings account is probably making you almost nothing right now because the average savings account pays 0.4% APY. That stands for annual percentage yield, which is just the total interest you earn on your money in a year. Chime's high yield savings account, 3.5% APY. That's 8 times the national average. There's no monthly fees, no minimum balance. Just takes a few minutes to sign up and you can access your money anytime. So I partnered with Chime to show you what that actually means for you. If you have $5,000 in a regular savings account, you'd earn about $20 in a year. But if you had that same $5,000 in a Chime high yield savings account, you'd earn $175. That's enough for some new headphones. Or if it was $10,000, it would earn you $350 and on and on and on. It's like a whole weekend vacation. I use mine for my emergency fund, but you can set savings goals right in the app. Vacation fund, down payment, whatever you're saving for. Plus they have automatic saving features like this one, which I know a lot of people like, where they round up. Like if you buy something that's like $3.95, it saves that additional 5 cents just to make it so much easier to save without even thinking about it. And the best part right now is you can get up to $350 with a new Chime account through my link. 3.5% APY. You can access all their features like getting a paycheck 2 days early. Plus they got 1.5% cash back on everyday essentials. Get started in just a few minutes with the link in my description or scan the QR code that's been on screen. But make sure you go through my link for that $350 bonus. And thank you again to Chime for sponsoring this video. Now back to the ones that we've seen so far are like people who are just getting rejected fully or got one date and then got rejected. But the context for this next one is I broke up with my ex after losing interest 3 months into the relationship. Being one of the guys that we've just seen before, but finally actually getting a girlfriend and then she gets the ick from you because of how you are. This crash out that we're about to see, I feel it in my bones because there's a lot of screenshots here. By the way, she also said he messaged and called me from several numbers as I kept blocking him. So these are all different numbers that she was blocking him from. Isabella, I pray that you receive this message. I am appalled at my behavior. I was wrong to approach you in such a way. I'm sorry. I failed at showing you the reverence you deserve, and I failed at conveying the reverence I have for you. I wanted so desperately to make contact with you that I became arrogant and short-sighted, and I'm sorry. However, as ashamed of my behavior as I am still not willing to give up because I believe in something worth fighting over. I believe that what we had is still worth fighting for because there is a kernel spark between us out of love and life that we blocked. I love the reverence. I failed at showing you the reverence. But not only did I fail at showing the reverence, I failed at conveying the reverence. Yeah, bro, she said she just lost interest. She said that you don't really have it like that. She got the ick from you. I don't know if this is really fixing an ick issue. Gets another phone number, texts her. Izzy Bear, talk to me. Yeah, I f***ed up. I get it, but we were always so good together. We were always so good together, bro. It's been 3 months. We were always so good together. I mean, I invented for you. I loved you. And at one point, maybe you loved me. Doesn't that count for something? Just because we talked doesn't mean we're getting back together. I don't care about the past. I want to hear from you in the present, Izzy. He thought he ate with that. You said I felt like home. Maybe that still means something. Even that, we can at least be friends. First of all, I invented for you. No, he says at the bottom, I invented fire. I invented fire! Is it like that? Is he like evil witch fire? No, he definitely has,
Oh, I invent fire. Oh.
When was fire invented? Evidence for the microscopic traces of wood ash as controlled use of fire by Homo erectus. He's Homo erectus! But even though he's literally Homo erectus, she blocked that phone number too. So he said, Izzy, the fact that you won't talk to me shows me that you are an immature brat and you never deserved me in the first place. We could have had it all and you threw that away. For what? I just wanted to talk, but you can't even do that. I'll have a wonderful life. What will you have? A career of dead babies and dead dreams and fatherless children who hate you? I regret every moment I ever spent with you. F you, you fat bitch. A career of dead babies and dead dreams? So what, she work at Planned Parenthood or something? If it took basically nothing for you to say all that stuff, this is why she broke up with you. It's just so stupid. But he went on another time. All you ever were was a rebound to occupy my time. I should have broken up with you when I wanted to, but I thought I'd be nice and give you another chance because I feel sorry for how pathetic you are. And the only reason I continued to be nice to you was because of how miserable you are. You don't deserve happiness, you immature, trashy little Whoa! See, the thing is, these guys are like blissfully unaware that every other message that they've sent is right there. And she has done nothing. All she's done is just like continue to not talk to him. And he has self-talked himself into a spiral where he has somehow convinced himself that she's so pathetic and he's so in the right. What? By the way, I should have broken up with you when I wanted to is always what people say after they were broken up with. Just like as a way to get a sense of control over it. Like,
I was gonna break up with you anyway, so like, literally good you did it to me before I did it to you, because you probably couldn't have even taken it down. Probably had it.
But this next one, I'm so excited to read this one with you. Our local nice guy is at it again. Same guy, all different girls. These are all from one person, and there's a lot. So we're really gonna get a look into this guy's mind, because it's not one situation, one conversation. It's his entire life. Oh, not gonna come tuck me in? I was joking, ha. Hey. Yo, what the fuck? Fuck you. What did I do to deserve you ignoring me? I deserve something. Some explanation. I literally work 10 to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. You need to chill. The core of all these things is these are like little golden boys who feel like they deserve something. Bro, what does deserve even mean? Like, what do you mean you deserve? It's like, do you think that the other person doesn't deserve the right to choose how they live their life? Block me. The female gender these days is completely fucked up because of social media. And bitches like you. You all think your pussy is so fucking valuable. Selfish, vindictive fucking creatures. All because you couldn't even fucking say hi back and take 2 seconds out of your fucking day. Yeah, it's definitely a I deserve this. I deserve it. I'm special. By the way, why are you talking about her pussy? Why are you even saying that? You think it's so valuable? Didn't you get born out of one of those? By the way, this one is so good because it's so like mask off where it's just rooted in misogyny. Because it is the idea of like, you're not even a real person. I deserve whatever I freaking want from you. You didn't say hi to me. Okay, but you're literally a selfish, vindictive female. All right, bro. There's gonna be a woman out there who's gonna love you. Oh, for sure. Keep talking like that, you're definitely gonna find a woman who's just gonna care for you.
The female gender these days is completely fucked up because of social media and bitches like you.
He's saying that, and the reason he's saying it is just because like girls don't like him. It's such like a middle school boy type thing, like,
Girls don't like me. Girls suck. I hate girls. Girls don't even like me.
yeah, why are you crashing out, cussing her out in your DMs? Oh, this guy's so funny. There's a bunch of these messages. Let's go to the next woman.
Hey, you must think you're the baddest girl out there, don't you? All you care about is yourself, don't you?
This is, by the way, at 9:21 a.m. He got up, rolled over, got his phone, and said, you must think you're the baddest girl out there, don't you? All you care about is yourself, don't you? Bro, have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch first. You're, like, insane. You're watching some really suspect YouTube shorts if they're making you talk like this to just a random woman at 9:21 a.m. She said, don't fucking message me anymore. We're gonna have a problem.
I'm so scared. Wouldn't be the first time a bitch would try to take me down for harassment.
Is that a flex?
Wouldn't be the first time I literally made a woman feel so stalked, so terrified, and so worried for her own flesh and blood safety that she had to get the police involved. Yeah, I'm so scared.
Dude, I'm scared. Like, of you. I'm very scared of you. And I think you should go to, like, get a brain scan. Just see if everything's going on up there, because it sounds a little bit like... You got a pea-sized pebble brain. There's more. Oh God, we don't even have the first part of this one. Just
Talking about or know my situation. Women are the most...
This guy is killing me. It's the same shit to every single person.
Women are the most selfish and vindictive creatures on this planet, and a little like her deserve to be called a bitch. That thinks she's the hottest thing to walk the planet, and the way she promotes herself on her Insta, she deserves to be called a whore. So shut the fuck up, you're a dumb bitch too, and you're ugly, so fuck off.
So I think what happened is a girl who is attractive to him posted on Instagram, and that's it. A woman posted on Instagram, and he's like, this bitch thinks she's the hottest thing in the fucking planet, the way she promotes. Take like a walk outside, get some fresh air. Like, I know touch grass is a thing, but genuinely put your toes in some soil. Hug bark, like live. This one starts with a girl saying, why are you screenshotting my story, LMAO?
Cause it's funny. Girls like you make me laugh.
So happy for you. Did you get some good deal? No! He's so incel. No! Did you get some good tea last night? Cause it seemed like you were really asking for some last night. I just think it's hilarious how women can promote themselves like you did, but if I did some shit like that, then I'd be labeled a complete douche, and then girls like you don't even have the decency or respect to converse with another human being just because they think they're above someone because they're a pretty girl law. See, you don't know what to say because you know I'm right. I don't respect no girl until I know they're intelligent and have respect for me and the world law. Clearly you're not all intelligent like you. Little cognitive dissonance right there, buddy, because if you were the things that you think that you're saying, probably some girls out there would like you because you'd have something that is likable. She probably posts a story like going like this.
And he was like, oh my god, that's so hot. God, some other guy's gonna get it. Some other guy's gonna get it.
Ah! And then he's just like, bro, if that happened, shout out. You were never in the game. You weren't even on the bench. You weren't at the court. You weren't even watching it at home. You weren't listening to the game on the radio. You're so far removed from a shot. How can you be getting this emotionally invested in something that you're so not involved in? It's just not gonna happen. There's more.
My bad, lol. That's embarrassing. Sorry about that. Do you have a boyfriend? Question mark. You must never get on here, lol. Hello? Why are you ignoring me? You seem like a stuck up one. Why won't you communicate with
Sydney, hello? Double question mark in somebody's DMs who's ghosted you. Objectively is the one move that he's done that's actually funny. If somebody ghosted just to like after a week of it go, hello? It's like, that's funny, but so sad. That's so sad and embarrassing. There's so many more of this guy.
Yeah, you're fat as anyways, hun. Bimbo
LMAO, I'm not even fat, but okay. You're a bitch who doesn't give a man the time of day. Like, why the fuck even give me your snap if you're just gonna delete me and not talk to me, dumb bitch. So what happened was he said something really creepy in her Snapchat DMs and she was like, brother, ooh. And when they insult somebody like that, like, you're fat anyways. Okay, you were in love with her so much that you're crashing out.
That's what we even were.
Just ignorance is what it sounds like. Please don't contact me again.
Women think they're so special, don't they?
Please stop contacting me. She's getting real legalistic with it. Please stop contacting me. If you reach out, my lawyer will be present. You'll be served with a restraining order. And he said, I was being genuine with you, telling you to have a nice day. And I got ignored 5 times by you. You'll probably be like every other vindictive girl and call it harassment. How many times is this guy getting in trouble for harassment? That's probably what he's saying it about. He's probably gotten like banned off of Tinder and stuff because they've reported him. That's why he's saying that. By the way, if vindictive female is in your vocabulary, you are not going to be kissed and your wiener will never be touched.
You'll probably be like every other vindictive girl and call it harassment. Whoa, you, lol, ha! You are rude and it's okay.
I know in my heart that I was genuinely trying to see how your day was because I had a bad day, but no, all you care about is yourself. So he said, I hope you have a nice day. And she was like, because that's fine. Like if you match with somebody on Tinder and you're like, have a nice day. And they're just like not interested, like they're not gonna respond and that's like fine. That's like what happens when you're in the dating market nowadays. Like you'll talk to somebody a little bit and then they won't respond. You gotta grow up. Clearly the situation with him is that he has like this deep-rooted misogyny, obviously, incel type stuff where he's like, he wants a woman so bad, but for himself, like he wants the physical thing and it doesn't feel like he wants like a relationship and to care for somebody. He just wants how it will make him feel about himself. Seems like it would make him feel like he is wanted and he doesn't feel like that. So when it doesn't happen, he like freaks out. But the thing is, nobody has to want you. Is that a crazy concept that not every single person that you want owes you? That's the thing of like, they feel like they deserve something, but it has to be because they think that their like life is more important than the woman's, because why would she have a choice in this? I deserve it and she's not, so that's vindictive. And I said have a nice day and she ghosted, so that means I should tell her that she's fat and ugly. Another one he said is, girls are nothing but a complete fucking letdown these days, all fake and pretentious. All right, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Bye now.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know how I felt since 7.
Being a beautiful man in this day and age is a lot harder than being a beautiful girl like yourself. As a beautiful man, I'm having a hard time. I've known that since I was 7. So what you're saying is you haven't matured since being 7 years old? You're saying that you as an adult grown man have a 7-year-old boy's worldview. Girls suck, boys rock, boys also rule, and definitely girls drool. And I might even say girls go to Jupiter, and I don't want to say why.
It's to get more stupider.
What if he's like drop dead gorgeous? Can you imagine? What if he actually was like just hot and he was so repulsive as a person that all these women are just like, yeah, I'll match with him off Tinder, and then he says a message and they're like, oh god no. This guy is like for sure going to hell. There's one more though. She said, damn, you talk to a lot of girls that way. That's really disappointing. So she must have found out that in her community there's just like I guess a forum where all the women go and talk about this guy. Okay, but she said, damn, you talk to a lot of girls that way. That's really disappointing. He said, okay, I really don't give a fuck. Girls these days don't have respect. They think they're more fragile than women, which they are for the most part, but damn. I say hi to a girl and she can't even take 2 seconds to respond. Lol. That's the thing though, is like, why do they have to? Why? Like, why? Like, why? And by the way, he's definitely sitting there like, hi, have a nice day. She responds, hey, you look really gorgeous. She doesn't respond. You fat, ugly. Like, you can't expect somebody's gonna respond right away to every single thing you say. It doesn't take any time at all. But it's a conversation with you and you suck. But then I can get under their skin and get them to respond, which doesn't make sense to me. Why they would respond now after I pissed them off. He is a 7-year-old boy going around on the playground throwing rocks at girls and pulling their hair because it'll make them pay attention to him, even though the attention is stop it. Oh my God. You are a menace and a freak in this community. You need help and I am filing a harassment clause. Him sitting there, okay, so you do have connection. Then why haven't you been responding to me? It's because she's not interested in you. But then I can get under their skin and get them to respond. Dude, do you think that this energy you're putting out there is not gonna like kill you? Like being this person, you can't live, right? Like at a certain point, you've just gotta go, you fat, and you're just gone. And it's like reason for death, awful. The morgue sees your body pulling and they're like, yeah, death by incel. Okay, but he has another paragraph. Okay, yeah, whatever, life. Everyone just wants to bring me down in this world. I just deleted everything. I might just get a new phone number too and just start all over.
Cause this is literally a joke. You and your purple hair all rot in hell in case you were wondering. Block my number, fool.
Got it. At least he knows he's gonna rot in hell. That's so funny to send that message though, because that's just his own internal monologue in that moment. He's not even talking to her. By the way, it's 2:52 p.m. It's just the afternoon, daylight, fully out. He's sitting there in his living room.
Everyone just wants to bring me down in this world.
And the everyone that he's talking about is just women that he's been harassing until they block him.
The whole fucking world is stacked against me. Am I gonna reflect on that and think about maybe my actions playing any part in this? Fuck no. Fuck Clive.
All of that is just one local, just in the community, nice guy who has been so evil that the women have clearly come together and been like, oh, you talk to him too? Oh, he swipes up also? It's probably like somebody that a bunch of people went to high school with. I want to do one more. This is a different guy. He said, pleasure meeting and chatting with you. She said, good night. He said, hey, writing to you to see how your day has been going and wanted to know what your favorite colors and animals are. I have a hunch that our second date is going to be enjoyable, engaging, and peaceful. I love him. He's such a stupid, like, idiot. He's such a nerd. What are your favorite colors and animals? I think we're gonna have a peaceful, engaging, and enjoyable experience. And she, obviously feeling his energy is not very sexy. She said, all right, my day was good. I'm sorry, you seem really nice, but I just want to be honest. I'm not really feeling a connection, so I don't think we should meet on Sunday. Sorry. At this point, I feel bad. I know we're gonna read more messages, but at this point, if he's just a nice guy, I feel bad. But unfortunately, I think he's a nice guy. You know what I mean? Oh God. He said, may we at least give it a shot? With messaging, people tend to have a lack of connection due to not seeing the person's facial expressions and responses. Another. Oh no, it continues a lot. Meeting in person will give you and I a better assessment of who we are. That's why I wanted to meet you in person as quick as I can and not lose your interest with just texting back and forth. I also gave a day break in between of writing to you in an attempt to not be too pushy or upfront with expression of our feelings. I'm aware you're busy as a school teacher. My mother is one as well. So the added space between days was, in my mind, crucial for you to go about your day without stressing over a man. I'd really appreciate it if we give it a shot and have lunch together. It'll be to both our benefit to learn more about each other and test the waters emotionally. Now, what are your favorite colors and animals? If that gave her the ick, this gave her the gross. Like half of the message was just him describing how he behaved in a specific way to get her to feel a specific way. And the way he behaved gave her the ick. But if it ends there, okay, that's really cringe. It's a cringe text. But let's see. She said, I'm sorry, but no. Okay, your loss, miss. Best of luck finding a man better than me. In 5 years, I'll be worth $50 million and I have a good head on my shoulders who is humbled and caring to others. You're really missing out on a good man with many talents and gentleman qualities. Oh, gentlemen? I have so many talents. What do you mean talents? I don't hear the word talent used outside of like the sports world. Like you say, Patrick Mahomes, his ability, that's talent. Or like an artist is talented. But this is a gentleman with many talents. And in 5 years, I'm gonna be worth 50 million. Okay, bro, if you can give a convincing argument for that, you might have a chance. She might be able to stomach how awful you are if there's 50 million on the line. But in 5 years, this is fully just that really cringe millennial meme. Don't worry, baby. He's just a nerd. Why do they always pick thugs? Years later, hey, baby, remember me? Beat it, chick. Why can't I find a good man? This is like so racist looking. This looks so racist. But that's totally his vibe of like, I'm a nerd now, but she's gonna be regretting that in the future. No, dude, she's definitely not. But he sent another paragraph. Was really looking forward to our date. I've been writing a journal/diary lately for my future wife and daughter to read. It has helped me out of my extreme depression and loneliness, and I thought you'd be a good candidate for a happy life with me. But alas, I was wrong. I am sorry that you are lonely, but I can see why women don't want to be around you. I've been writing my journal and diary lately for my future wife. You are talking to somebody who you have not met in person, apparently, off of a Bumble chat, and you're trying to convince her to like go on a date with you post rejection by saying that you've been writing a journal for your future wife, as if she's gonna respond to that and be like, oh my god, I wish that was me. Frick, she's gonna be a 50 millionaire and he's gonna have a journal that he thoughtfully put together for his future wife, but that's not gonna be me. Damn. Sometimes people are nerds and they just find a weird girl who like loves their nerdiness. Sometimes dumb people get rich, and sometimes jocks are successful in life, and then sometimes jocks are just dicks and their life goes shit. It just, things happen. But just because you're a nerd doesn't mean you're gonna be a 50 millionaire in the future. There is potential that you are simply scaring the women. That could just be the whole story there. Oh man, he's a very socially awkward, like weird person. But the thing is, if he was just the person of those first two messages, he would find a woman who like would love him. But it's the, I'm gonna be a 50 millionaire. That's where it gets a little bit like, well, this is why you haven't found a woman yet. The guy who kept getting blocked, and then the dude who's like messaging all those other women are like some of the craziest people that I've ever seen. I love it so much. Hey, subscribe.
Listen, I gave
All the trees of the spice. I'm fade rough and kiss it twice. That just red is looking nice.